Hey y'all, it's Candy with KANDI'S Kreations. Today we are gonna make I would say a sunflower door hanger, rather than a wreath. But these are from Hobby Lobby. I saw these and I was like, they're unique. Let me try something with them. And all I did was, right here, I gathered it and just overlapped it. And I zip tied them together with 2 different zip ties, and they feel really sturdy. I found this sunflower lantern. It says bless this home and all who enter, and it had a little butterfly on it as well, so I'm going to try to incorporate some butterflies in this design also. So how I've done this, and y'all, when I usually buy lanterns, I always try to make sure there's an easy way to attach them. So right here, these lift up, and what I've done is lifted these and I slipped wreath wire through it, and then I turned it around and took the wreath wire and went here and just twisted it in, so you can see where it's just threaded through there and it is wreath wired to the frame of this grapevine. So these are 2 round like grapevine bases from the grapevine section at Hobby Lobby. This is from the at-home store, and that's how they're put together. So I am going to choose to use 2 of these. I just like the color combo of these, and I think we're just going to layer these, zip tie them in there, add a bow. I have like a vine thing that I want to add, and then I also want to add some butterflies. So what I'm going to do is, we have 2 of these. We're just going to use 1 of these. This is 1 pick. I am going to, you can snip this in half and layer it, like lay 1 piece that way and lay 1 piece this way, but I just took these 2 pieces and I'm going to like bend them down and bend this one down and leave this one up, and I'm just going to leave this like this, and we're going to just layer right on top right here. So we're going to mix these in too. So that one's going that way, and then we're going to use this one going down. I'm just going to layer this like this. We will snip these off a little bit when I get it all ready, zip tied. And you just want to make sure that, both stems are coming through. You don't want to hide all your florals and stuff. And you want to make sure your picks are close enough to where I will put a bow here, but I don't want it to be such a huge gap to where you're going to have to worry about filling up this space. You're going to be okay with whatever fillers and whatever picks you're using is going to utilize this space. So, and I'm going to use 2 more picks. So we're going to use a total of 5 picks. And then we're going to do these as a filler. I wanted to put another pop of blue in there. So we're just going to layer this just like that. We can just fluff these out. Look, that's so pretty and full. And let's do 1 more this way. So just kind of just see how I went lower with that, like this. It says look like that. You're going to go a little bit kind of lower to where this is, we're closing the gap. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to zip tie this together. I'm just taking a zip tie. And keep in mind too, if you wanted to do this on a regular oval grapevine, you absolutely could do that. Okay, so after I get this put together, this swag, I'm going to trim off this. And then I want to go ahead and turn this around. You see how this is poking? I'm going to trim this up. Kind of clean up the back. Anything you don't really need like that, you want to kind of clean it up a little bit and just trim it off. And also, whenever I was trying to think of how I was going to build this out, you could do it so many different ways, but what I kind of decided I wanted to do was go right here. I wanted it to flow that way. And you'll see I have this vine. I got this from Craft Outlet. I think I want this coming off like to balance out this side. I'm going to get me a zip tie. Use an extra long zip tie. And then we're going to go right here, and we're going to just let this hook, and I'm going to just zip tie this in here. I got it together. Let me just pull it tight. pull it till you hear it snip, snip. Oh yeah, look how pretty and full that is. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just make a bow. I'm gonna just slip this through. Pull it tight, but not too tight. Let me dovetail these or it'll drive me crazy. Fold it in half, cut it upwards. So this right here, let's see if it will flow naturally this way. Or maybe I can waterfall it somewhere in here. I think I'm gonna take this and you can use wreath wire or pipe cleaner, but I'm gonna use a zip tie. I just zip tied to the picks that are already zip tied into the base. Anything you can use an anchor for. So this is the grapevine, and I just thought that it would be really pretty just to give another texture. I'm just gonna kind of play with it and see how I like it to flow. I'm gonna have the swirly going that way. I'll let it just kind of naturally go. I'm just gonna get a piece of wreath wire, take it right here and attach it right here. If you have binding wire that looks like grapevine, use that instead, but I don't have that. So I'll take my needle nose pliers, twist it really good. I want to add some butterflies. They're a baby blue color, so I just thought they would be pretty to add in with the blue. I do want one on top of the actual lantern right here. I'm going to go ahead and go with the plain one to go on the actual lantern, and I'm just going to snip this off and glue it to it. I'm going to dab some glue here. We're just going to glue it to the lantern. Just gives it a little bit of extra character. I'm going to glue this one. It does not have a piece of wire on it. I'm going to glue it to the ribbon. I just wanted it to look like a big butterfly garden. So I think I'm just going to leave this on here, and I'm going to kind of just go, I'm just kind of offsetting these all around. Just gluing it right to the greenery, like it kind of just peeking out there. And I got one more blue one. Go ahead and just put this one up here. Dip this in my glue. I'm just going to balance it out by going a little bit high up here. It's got a lot of blue in it right now, so I think I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more yellow by adding some of these ranunculus. I'm going to glue them into the picks, the existing picks, and like I always do, I'm just going to work my parameters, and I'm just gluing this to the other picks, like the core of the other picks. So I'm going to leave this one long, and we're going to come flowy from the bottom. My glue. We're going to go into the core of where my bow is. All right, we're going to just make another little baby bow to add here to kind of offset this. I'm just going to do a strip of the sunflower. I like it right here. It just kind of offsets that right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and slip this through right here where I want it. And I'm going to slip it through my little knot right here. And then we're going to just attach it like that. I think that balanced out really good. And this is what the back looks like. And it's just a different approach, you know, door hanger instead of a wreath. Different way to do a lantern. All right, y'all. I will see you next time. Bye.